Sports, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into sports. We start off with our Player of the Week segment, where we bring you an in-depth look at some of the best high school athletes here in Oklahoma. This week, Caden and I got to catch up with Region Prep quarterback Braden Gilbert. We know him as a football player, but did you also know he's a musician? Take a listen.
Alongside this week's FNL Player of the Week, it is Braden Gilbert, Regent Prep junior quarterback. All he did last week against Laverne in a state quarterfinal game, throw for 8 touchdowns, more than 500 yards, ran for a couple as well, 10 touchdowns.
Is that it?
That's not a bad day.
Is that it?
The stakes so high to put together a game like that. I would imagine that was pretty special.
It was pretty awesome. It was awesome.
Okay, I want to ask about your favorite play, though, looking back. One of those was a 71-yarder where your receiver, I wasn't sure who you were throwing to exactly, but he made a great play and then cut back. There were some great throws, you know what I mean? You really showed off a pretty strong arm. You had some runs. Do you have a favorite play from the other night?
I don't know that I have a favorite play. I don't think I have a specific favorite one, yeah.
We just said off camera how you were a little bit surprised that you guys are still playing at this time, and you're obviously very excited that you are playing still. What has this whole season been like for you, quarterbacking this team to a playoff run?
It's been incredible. We've never been this far as a school or as a team, and so it's really cool to see how far we can go, and I'm excited to keep rolling.
And your defense this year, 6 shutouts. How does that help you as a quarterback and as an offense in general?
It's awesome. They relieve a lot of pressure for sure, and being confident in them is a big deal.
Do you have a favorite quarterback, like a guy you emulate more than anybody else or watch closer?
Baker Mayfield is probably my favorite player of all time.
There you go. There you go.
Second down, goal at the 6. Chubb out of the backfield, but Mayfield has other designs to the back of the end zone. Caught with a touchdown! Rookie quarterback Baker Mayfield has thrown 4 touchdown passes today.
Speaking of Baker Mayfield, I mean, he's a smaller guy. You're obviously a little bit smaller. Do you take that underdog mindset into each game you play and how you go about going against defenses?
I do. Being smaller, you definitely have to be on your game mentally and physically. You got to know where guys are going to be and where to put the ball. So,
what do you like to do if you're not here playing football, studying something like that?
I'm a musician myself.
Are you really?
Actually.
Okay, what do you play?
Drums, guitar, bass, and I sing.
This is where I let Jacob take over.
I'm gonna say, it sounds like me a little bit. What do you like to play? You like to stay on the countryside, or do you like to go more pop or kind of spread out?
Well, actually, I have a country EP on Spotify right now, and then
we're about to play some of that right now.
Your glass still sitting on the table. Your perfume still floating in the air.
How about that? That's pretty cool.